I'm feeling very ready for the new year. Hi guys, happy new year and welcome to this week's video, the first video of 2026, which is crazy. So of course it needs to be a little new year prep, rebranding. I am so excited for this video and for today. When I'm filming it, it is New Year's Eve, which feels like the perfect time to get all this stuff done. Yesterday we got back into town and I really locked in on the things I needed to get done. I washed my sheets, we undecorated everything except for the tree because that makes me sad. And I washed my whole Ninja so that would be nice and fresh, crisp, clean. We decluttered a bunch of different spaces, which is really easy to do after we take down all of the Christmas stuff. And we cleaned out our closets. So I'm feeling refreshed. I even washed my sheets. So that's like peak, like resetting, decluttering. What I want to do today is set up my new planner. I got this one for Christmas. It's so perfect. I love the colors of it and I'm already so excited to use it. I used to be a big planner girl and then I fell off in the past couple of years, but it really does help me so much. I love a plan. I love to know what I'm going to do. Even last night for this video, I wrote down everything I wanted to do in it and I just feel so at peace because I'm like, I can follow a plan. This one is just so cute. I love how it's laid out. If you love a planner but sometimes fall off it, I would definitely recommend this one because it doesn't have like a year or dates in it. So you can kind of pick up wherever. Right in the beginning, it has like a little spot where you put your name and then it just has like a couple different journaling things with goals, and then each week there's a weekly overview along with the daily, which is my favorite part. It has your schedule, most important, and to-dos, which schedule is one of my favorite ways to plan hourly because then I feel like it makes me realize how little time some things really take. So I need to set this up today and I'm really excited because I think it'll go well with some of the other things I need to do today as well. Like making all of my resolutions, writing those down, creating a vision board. I'm messing with the idea of making a physical vision board because I have a little photo printer. So maybe I'll do that, but also I really like to make it on Canva and set it as my desktop background. I'm really excited to make that because some of my resolutions have changed. So it'll be fun to make a little updated one. After that, I want to go on a walk and do my workout because as I'll talk about later in the video, I'm trying to get into like a little routine for my health and for the dog's health of walking every single day. And then me, Sid, my mom, Maddie are doing a little ab workout challenge. So each day of the month, we're gonna text like, did the challenge. So I need to do mine for today too. And then lastly, I wanna continue the decluttering. I specifically need to do my Disney stuff, which should be really fun for you guys too, to see all of my Disney things and just kind of get that into a good little situation. I feel like it's all just thrown in these two shelves in a closet. And I wanna put like all my cute little guys together, all my pins together, and really organize it. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see what else we get up to though. Oh, I need to make a Pinterest board. That goes along with the vision board. Lots of fun things. This is also up my alley. But first things first, setting up the planner. As you guys saw, I already made my coffee. I have my eye patches on that I got for Christmas, my robe that I got for Christmas, my planner that I got for Christmas. So I'm feeling very ready for the new year. Time to set this up. One thing about me, and I don't know if it's just like the creative in me, but I love to work on the floor. Like almost always I would choose to sit on the floor over a couch when I'm working on something. Like I was painting a needlepoint canvas last night, I was sitting on the floor. If I'm doing almost anything except for maybe needlepoint crocheting, then I'm usually just sat here. Like if I have to sit and lean on something, I just love to be on the floor. I also get nervous to do anything permanent, so I'm gonna write in pencil first, and I'm just gonna get started. The only sad thing is that today's Wednesday, so if I actually start by scheduling stuff, then I'll be missing out on Monday, Tuesday, which does bother me. But also, like, what, I'll wait till Monday to use this? No. So I'll just have to wait till Monday and Tuesday, sadly. I should have planned for that better. Okay, now it's vision board time, and I wanted to share some of my tips for making a vision board. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I feel like it is very effective if you do it right and kind of see everything through. So the first thing I always do is write it all down, and kind of in like a journaling format where it doesn't have to be perfect. Then I finalize it. So I just like journaled a bunch of stuff and then I put it into this planner. So I try to pick a word or a couple words. This year I'm doing discipline and creativity. I want them to be together because last year I did creativity, which is great, but I feel like I was putting it a lot into my hobbies, which is still great, but I would love to put my creativity into work. And that's where kind of the discipline comes in. I journaled a little bit about that, and then I put all of my focuses. So for example, I did wellness, work, structure and schedules, travel, self-care, best dog mom. And then I broke each of those down into what exactly it means for me. So like for wellness, it means walking, doing an ab challenge, less sugar, more water, and at-home workouts. And then for something like structure and schedule, it means planning ahead, doing Sunday resets, and having a checklist that's weekly and monthly. And then also planning my meals and grocery shopping and making appointments. I really need to make some appointments. And then I always try to at least mentally kind of work through each of the things. So like for wellness, I feel like some people will just say like, I want to work out this year. That's great. But taking it steps further so that you kind of know what that actually looks like, you can envision it, you can make steps towards it. So for me, I'm doing an ab challenge with my mom and my sisters. We're gonna text each day when we finish it. So having people hold me accountable and having the workout already picked out, I have it up on my laptop so that I can just like start the video. Because if I said, oh, I'm gonna do an ab workout each day, had no one holding me accountable and didn't have one picked out, I feel like then I would like have those extra steps that would almost be good excuses to not actually do them. And then I also ordered a yoga mat because that's another reason I'm kind of like, oh, I don't want to do a workout because I'll just do it on my floor. Sometimes there's dog fur, and so I got a yoga mat that I can roll up, keep on my patio, do my workout outside on the patio, which sounds so fun. And then I also moved all my workout stuff from in my closet. It was like a drawer that's hard to get to, gets blocked by the door, and I moved them into my main dresser, which I think is going to be so nice. It already worked for me yesterday. I went on a walk, did a workout, did some jumping jacks, all because I could see all my cute workout sets right there. So easy to get to. So those are some of my tips to just see your whole resolution through, kind of visualize it, each of the steps, make those steps easier and make them more fun, like going out on the patio, having a new yoga mat, moving my workout sets. I just feel like it's making me really excited for it and I can visualize it, which is important. Another thing that goes along with that is habit stacking. So I know that I want to do a walk every single day. After the walk, I'll do the workout, which is really nice because I like to shower, at least do like a body shower every time I go on a walk. So I wouldn't want to walk later in the day, workout. When am I showering? I want to habit stack those two together. And I learned that from the book Atomic Habits. So if you're looking for a book to read in the new year, I definitely would recommend it. This is the first year I'm not rereading it because honestly I feel like it's kind of ingrained in my brain now and I'd rather read something else this year. But I usually reread it this time of year because I feel like it's so helpful and it really breaks down what it looks like to create a habit for yourself. So I would definitely recommend that if you're looking for a book this year. And one thing I want to start doing is listening to podcasts. My friend Rain recommended one to me. I can't remember the name of it, but I want to start listening to that when I'm doing different things because I feel like that would be really nice. Like I'm folding laundry, put on my fun little podcast. We're going on a drive, put on my podcast because I'm not much of a music person, sadly. So I feel like that would be really fun. Also, for Christmas, I got a little brick, which like I'll put a photo of it, but it goes on your fridge and you tap your phone to it and it locks you out of certain apps. So I chose Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Studio because I like to go in there and like answer comments and stuff. So I wanted to lock myself out of those 3. Yesterday I locked myself out for like 20 hours. I unlocked it only this morning so I could post 2 little stories and then locked myself back out of it, which is so nice because I feel like I'll find myself scrolling in a lot of downtimes. Like I just got up in the morning, scroll, going to bed, scroll. So it was really nice to be able to choose other things to do rather than scrolling. I don't really know how it works. I thought maybe when I first got it, I thought you set like a time on it, but you don't, which is almost better because I'm like, oh, I've already had 8 hours of it locked. Like I want to keep going. I wish I could just pause it so I could post my stuff really quick and then unpause it because it's sad to lose my streak, but I'm really enjoying that. It's been so fun using like all my Christmas gifts and stuff. So that also is a really good tip if you're trying to get unaddicted to your phone and scrolling and stuff. I would recommend it. I know you can do like screen time things on your apps, and I had those, but I just would like ignore them because it was so easy. I don't know if brick is as easy to ignore. I haven't done it yet. I'm not letting myself learn about it because I don't want to make an option. Anyways, now I need to start my vision board process. I have my words, and then what I do is I look up like wellness aesthetic, work aesthetic, travel aesthetic on Pinterest, and then pick some photos that make me like think of those things, put them all into a board labeled whatever year it is. So my 2025 board was so cute and it's cool to see a lot of that came true. And so I made my 2026 one so far. It's looking very, very cute and aesthetic. I have things on here for being a better dog mom. I have things on here for being creative in work and focusing on YouTube. Some like wellness things, Sunday reset things. So I need to put a couple more things on here because I don't have enough photos yet to make an actual vision board. I need a couple more. So I'm just gonna look up like self-care aesthetic and get some ideas. Now that my Pinterest board is finalized, I'm gonna go through and download all of the photos and then upload them into Canva. I think I'm gonna save making my actual vision board for tonight because I wanna decide if I'm gonna make a physical one or if I'm gonna make a digital one or both. And I feel like that'll be fun tonight to like make tea, light a candle, do that. So what I'm gonna do now is my fun little walk with the dogs and my ab workout because I need to get that done. And I love to get those types of things done in the morning so it's not looming over me all day and I can feel a little accomplished. So I'm gonna change into some workout clothes and let the dogs know that we're going on a walk. Here is my little workout set drawer. I put most of it in here, and then I had to put my sports bras in with my bras because it wouldn't all fit. But for a while, this was just a double PJ drawer. So I put some of my PJs in a different spot that these were in and switched these. I feel like it's been so helpful already, even though it's only been one day. But I need to pick out an outfit, and it's freezing out, surprisingly. So I don't think I want to do shorts. I did shorts yesterday and I was freezing. I think these leggings are really cute. They're like wide and flared. And then for a top, doesn't really matter because I'm going to be wearing a sweatshirt. Okay, I know I'm going to freeze, so I need a jacket on top, and I have the perfect one. I'm kind of loving that it's a little cold out. Then I can wear my cute little outfit. This reminds me of when I go ice skating, and I need to take these off. I like how they kind of dried out as I wore them. I hate like a really wet little eye patch. So it was really nice. And it feels like it soaked in. My hokas must be out there. I need to go tell the dogs what we're about to do. Delilah, come here. Oh! Lila sets our pace, and it's fast. Lila's stuck inside because she is a menace when I try to work out. When I'm jumping, when I'm on the floor, anything, she thinks it means I want to play, which is really cute, but it doesn't work when I'm trying to get stuff done. So I'm out of breath. As you guys saw, I just did jumping jacks. I was really tempted to get the little, what's it called, vibration plate thing that you stand on. It's supposed to be really good for lymphatic drainage. And then I looked them up. I think they're like $200-300. And my friend's mom told me that jumping jacks are also really good for lymphatic drainage, and there's like other movements like that type of stuff that's supposed to be good for it too. So I'm gonna give myself a month of doing the jumping jacks and like these types of movements in the morning and see if I notice a difference or if I still want the vibration plate by then. But if I can stick to the jumping jacks, then I can prove that I would stick to the plate or prove that I don't need it. I don't like to hop right onto things, especially like a wellness thing, because I'm tempted. Like if there's a new hobby, I always jump on that right away. But wellness stuff, I try to be cautious just because it's usually like more expensive and like you never know if it's actually good for you or what. Anyways, that's why I did the 100 jumping jacks. I'm gonna try to do that every single day. That's why I'm out of breath. Now Sid found this like workout video that we're all gonna do. It's like a little abs one. It is so hard, but I like when a video starts hard because then you get to see your progress. So hopefully this will eventually feel easy. I don't know though, you'll see. It's pretty hard. As you guys saw, I'm currently working on my vision board. I decided to just do a computer version because that's what I use more and see more. And I do have a bulletin board, but I'm using it for my needlepoint. So gonna keep it that way. But I'm just trying to decide which photos I really want to keep on it. I'm just stuck on 2 different spots, but I think I like what I have going on right now, but that like little self-care skincare one that I just put in, I don't love that one because if you look at the vision board, I kind of do things where you can't really see the person's face because I want to imagine that's me, you know. That one's kind of focused on her face, so I'm trying to find something that could go there instead, but I don't know. And I don't like to mess with too much because then sometimes I get a little lost, but I like what I'm cooking up, so we'll see. But I'm really happy I did this. It's literally like an hour till midnight and I was like, maybe I won't do it, but I pushed myself and I really like how it's turning out. I'm glad that I did. I tried to group together some of my things and I included photos of me and Lila. I'm really excited. It's also just making me really excited for this year. I feel like today I was thinking a lot about the trips I have planned so far, which is always so exciting because things that I have already planned for sure. Thailand. I'm so excited for that. I went there last February. This year we're going end of January, early February, and we're doing even more sightseeing than we did last time with Aya as our tour guide, and it's just gonna be so fun. We're doing some things that have been on my bucket list for so long, and Sid's going with us, so I actually can't think of a better thing than that. And then after that we have our girls' Bahama trip, obviously. At some point, Matt and I will get married next year, so that's really exciting too, and hopefully with that will come some type of trip. And I really want to go back to Hawaii. Me and Sid went. That was actually my first vlog I ever made, and we made the most of the trip. Like, obviously, Hawaii is so beautiful, that was easy, but it was terrible storms every single day. We would wake up for sunrise, it was gloomy. We tried to go to the waterfalls, but all of them were mud and closed because of the rain. Tried to do a hike, but it was dangerous because rock slides. There was a rock slide, which is so sad, and then like that took out the power in an area we were trying to go. So of course we had so much fun still, and it was like probably one of my favorite trips of my life, but I would love to go back and do it really well, get to go to those waterfalls. And like we went to Lanikai Beach, which is so beautiful, and it was like gloomy, rainy the whole time we were there, and I was like, I promise it's really, really pretty. But if it hadn't rained, then we wouldn't have done our rings, so there was like good things in it too. All that to say, I would love to go back, so I'm still kind of workshopping that, but I'm hoping it'll be in this next year. Okay, I actually think that I've finalized it. I swapped something around and I really, really like it. This is very good. Okay, let me show you guys. Lucky for me, I had a little cheat code and I have my 2025 little vision board. So some things on here that I'm really happy came true is I got my Ninja and I started making coffees at home. I feel like I really perfected it. Obviously, I've been crafting a lot, so that one for sure. I traveled so much last year and lots of bucket list things like Thailand. I tried to focus in on Olive and I did, but I really want to focus in this year. Same with YouTube. I focused on YouTube, but then also not so much, so I really want to do that this year. This was for travel, I did that, and Project Pan, which I actually did, and I didn't even realize I did it. Then I checked my Sephora account. I ordered nothing since December 6th of 2024. So I got a little cheat sheet though, because I was able to just take this and then plug photos in. So that's what I did, and I love how it turned out. So over here is for having structure, having a schedule, a Sunday reset. Here is still making my coffees at home because it's something that I love and I don't want to lose sight of that. I put in a photo of Lila from today to remind me to go on lots of walks with her because she loves it. Look at her face. A photo from my Hawaii trip of me to remind me that I want to go to Hawaii. Same with this plane. For travel, I feel like this year will be a lot of spontaneous travel, which will be very exciting. Then I really want to take my dogs to the beach more. I took them for the first time since moving here on Christmas Day, so I need to do that more often. At-home workouts, specifically outside. Waking up at the same time every single day. It doesn't have to be 8, but I need to get in a routine, figure out what time works best for me, focusing on YouTube still, and taking Lila and Blue to the beach, and then focusing on Olive Lynn. Both of these are for that, and at-home workouts. So I feel like it hits all my boxes, and it's so cute. I'm gonna set this as my lock screen now. So I just go into Canva and use like a desktop template, and then obviously I just used mine from last year, but I'm downloading it, and then I do have to remember how I did that last year. I think you just share, maybe? I'm not good at this type of stuff. I just looked up change the wallpaper in the system settings, I think, from file. So choose file, and then adding it. It's crazy that I just do this once a year too. I'm really bad at tech stuff, okay? Matt, do you know how to get rid of these silly little widgets?
I don't.
Okay, I just looked up and I found out that you can just control click to change the wallpaper. So if you're trying to do that, definitely do it that way. And then I got rid of the little widgets doing control click as well. It looks so cute. So there I have it, and it's just like a constant reminder for me. I might print it out too and put it in my craft room, but I really like how it turned out. It's so fun. And I'm just feeling so refreshed and ready for this new year, a new rebrand. I really do feel like a new person. I feel like I was kind of like in a weird spot when we first moved and kind of throughout the summer. And then holidays, it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to focus in on things when I have Black Friday looming, travel, family plans, all that type of stuff. So I'm really excited for a fresh start, able to focus in on my goals, things that make me happy, and I'm really excited for everything that's to come. I will see you guys in next week's video. Thank you so much for watching, and Happy New Year!